Hello friends, welcome. Today's topic that is disease survey, surveillance and forecasting. Let's move forward. So what are learning objective or what we are going to see? First of all, let's quickly recap the last session. During last lecture, we studied introduction to conventional pesticides for the disease management. Then next is the introduction, what is survey, then what is pest surveillance, why to study this topic, what is the need and objective behind the study, what are different methods of survey, then what is disease forecasting, what are different methods of plant disease forecasting, and last one that is conclusion. So first one, what is survey? Survey, it is official procedure done out periodically to find out which pathogen or disease is present in a particular area or locality. Then next one, that is a pest surveillance. What is pest surveillance? Surveillance, that means the collection and record maintenance of disease by observing or monitoring. Then next, that is need of disease survey. Why should we study this topic? First, that is for knowing the widespread presence of disease. Then second one, to correlate the disease incidence. Then next one, for forecasting of plant diseases, for calculating the damages which will cause by the pathogens or disease. Then to find out what are the new upcoming diseases, then different management practices. Next one, objectives of pest surveillance. In case of objectives, we must know the existing and new pathogens. Then next one, to find out the pest population and the damage which are causing at the different crop growth stages. That is next one, to study the influence of weather parameters on the pest or the pathogen, that is temperature, relative humidity, rainfall, etc. Then next one, that is to study the changing pest or disease status. In this case, there are some pests which are minor, but due to favorable conditions, they are becoming major ones. Then last one, to assess the friends on the pest or pathogens. That means to find out the natural enemies and or the beneficial microbes against the pathogen or pest. Next one, methods or types of survey. There are two types. First one, fixed plot. Second one, that is roving survey. In case of fixed plot, here assessment it is done from a fixed plot, and data it is recorded periodically from sowing till harvest, and in one field around 4 to 5 sampling plots are selected. Next one, that is a roving survey. In this method, randomly plots are selected, and here large area it is surveyed in short time. Next one, that is a disease forecasting. First of all, what is forecasting? That is predicting about the future, what is happening, what will happen in the future. So let's see what is disease forecasting. It is the prediction for the plant disease occurrence so that we can take the suitable management strategies in order to save the crop from the losses. Next one, different methods of plant disease forecasting. There are 4 methods. In that first one, that is a forecasting based on primary inoculums. Second one, forecasting based on weather conditions. Third one, forecasting based on correlative information. Fourth, last, that is use of computer for disease forecasting. So first one, that is a forecasting which is based on primary inoculums. Inoculum, that is the amount or quantity of pathogen that leads to the infection or disease. Presence of primary inoculum, its density and viability, these are determined in the air, soil or planting material. So in air, with the help of different spore traps or air trapping devices, we can forecast the disease. Then in soil, by cropping one or taking one crop on a single or same land, that is by monoculturing method. Then next one, for forecasting based on the planting material or seeds, we can use different seed testing methods for that purpose. Next one, that is a second one, forecasting based on weather conditions. In case of weather conditions, forecasting is done. That weather conditions, these are like temperature, relative humidity, rainfall, light, wind velocity, etc. And during the crop season and during intercrop, these are measured. Also the weather conditions above the crop and at the soil surface, these are recorded. Next, third one, forecasting based on correlative information. In this case, weather data of several years, these are collected and correlated with the disease intensities. Next, data, these are compared and then disease forecasting is done. Last one, that is use of computers for disease forecasting. In advanced countries, disease forecasting through computers is done. Results, these are obtained quickly as compared with other methods. For example, one example is mentioned over here, that is in USA, Blightcast, this particular model, it is for the potato late blight. So at the end of the lesson, you are able to answer following questions like what is survey, what is pest surveillance, what is its need and objective, what are different methods of surveying, what is disease forecasting, and how to do it with the help of different methods. Thank you, stay tuned, take care.